Hello fellas! Welcome to my AniCosCom Live! At ngayong episode, panibagong topic na naman po ang ating pag-uusapan. Ngayong episode, ano nga bang pag-uusapan natin ngayon? It's about interacting with guest people. Or most likely, yung mga ating local performers, mga idols, mga guest cosplayers, o kahit sino pa namang mga public figures na yan. Interacting with guest people in anime-related social events is fun. It can be a guest cosplayer or an idol or performer, talking with them one-on-one, as well as to take pictures, or an awesome feature as a con-goer yourself. So, ang pinaka-exciting o pinaka-highlight ng talaga sa mga events o sa mga anime-related social events ay ang pagdalaw ng ating guest performer natin. Yung mga magigiting na guest performer, yung mga idols, mga cosplayers din. Yan, whether low-key or high-key, still they're popular. Kung dadalaw sila, make sure to follow din yung etiquette na tinatawag na cosplayer interaction etiquette. Alam nyo na yun. So, however, there are limitations naman, such as that you cannot address him or her on their actual real names. Kumbaga, sometimes, privacy is important for safety reasons. Alam nyo bang may tinatawag tayong internet name or ang tinatawag na stage name? Kung sa bagay, katulad lang yan sa isang mga laro na gumagamit tayo ng mga username. Kumbaga, pareho lang yan sa stage name. For example, may actual na real name ako. Ang internet name ko ay si Inori Donz. So, kumbaga, hindi ako talaga gumagamit ng actual name for privacy reasons. Para sa mga ating mga guests, like cosplayers or mga performers natin, let's divide it into topics. So, for the cosplayers, remember to always observe proper etiquette. Sometimes, you gotta respect their own privacies for various reasons. If a certain cosplayer is still talking with somebody else, or if they are doing something, like eating lunch or something, please wait for them to finish doing something. And then it's very awkward if you try crashing them on what they're doing. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? So, kunyari kumakain si cosplayer o kaya nag-aayos ng mga props or kung ano man, kung magpapapicture kayo, please do not interfere. So, yun na lang. Kumbaga, tapusin mo muna yung ginagawa nila bago ka magpa-picture or makipag-interact. Or kapag may kausap si cosplayer, pabayaan nyo na lang muna. So actually, may episode ako from my Hobby Talking episode 5. So, yung tinatawag na cosplay is not consent. Try watching this part from my episode 5 as a reference.
Well, I do not expect everyone na malaman nila yung cosplay boundaries ko, but it's about the etiquette, okay? If alam mo na ayaw mo ng right, ayaw mo mahawakan ka, then wag mo rin gawin sa iba. Yun. If you know na something na sexual harassment, don't do it rin. You know, alam mo yun, kasi it's common knowledge naman talaga, di ba? And tsaka if you ask a cosplayer na mag-take ng picture, di ba? Kung sinabi na lang no, then no. Huwag mo nang pilitin pa. Ganun. If pagkatapos na ng interaction nyo, huwag nyo na sundan yung cosplayer. Because that's really creepy, man. That's really creepy. Ang dami talagang ganun lately. But I tell you, be nice talaga sa mga cosplayers, be nice sa mga con-goers rin. And yeah, just have fun lang talaga sa cosplay. Hindi naman rin yun dahil sa suot mo because you're just trying to be that character. Kahit gano'n ka-revealing man yan, hindi talaga consent na maging touch mo talaga yung kung saan yung cosplayer because really, it's just for fun lang talaga. It's not a consent na pwede mo siyang galawin kung saan. Ayun.
Remember that cosplay is not consent policy? Dapat maraming mga publiko at mga tao ang aware dito sa tinatawag na cosplayer interaction etiquette. Do not follow that cosplayer everywhere after your cutesy interactions. Unless kung friends kayo ng cosplayer na yon, pwede yung gawin. But not if they said no. So kapag sinabing no, no. So hindi ibig sabihin na close friends kayo ng cosplayer, susundan mo siya everywhere. So, kapag may privacy siya or kailangan rin ng space, huwag nyo nang sundan. Ito lang masasabi ko, you have to respect their privacy rin. For the guest idols and performers, eto, pag-uusapan din natin to. So, they can be a guest on anime-related social events. Ayan. So sometimes they do appear on some non-anime related events, such as K-pop or motor shows, for example. So may mga cosplayer or guest performers tayong mga nag-a-appear sa mga travel events, sa mga motor shows, or kaya naman sa mga non-anime events din na katulad ng mga K-pop events. Ayan. Like cosplayers, they do have their own interaction etiquettes din. So sometimes you have to respect their privacy and space din. As well as kung may kausap or they do something like fixing their wigs or their props or whatever, wag mo silang i-distract. Kasi kapag di-distract mo siya, medyo may inis lang or parang nagiging uncomfortable sila sa'yo. May mga tinatawag tayong mga delusion. Alam yung tinatawag na delulu. Actually, okay lang naman na maging isang delulu. Kaya lang, ang pagiging delulu kasi, yung parang nagpa-fantasize ka sa cosplayer, nagpa-fantasize ka sa isang idol or performer na gusto mong ma-meet. Well, okay lang naman yun. Pero in private, wag mo siyang gagawin sa public na kung saan hindi mo na talaga makontrol yung sexual urge mo. Remember to not exhibit it on the public because it can be bad. Being a delulu for someone is somehow an ugly habit. So, because it's just like watching a porno. Sometimes we gotta control our sexual desires for somebody. Meron akong isang story na ikikwento sa inyo. Pero I will not disclose this particular idol or performer. Well, ano lang naman, kwento. So, there's a story about an idol friend na recently lang siya na-stalk. Parang sinusundan from nowhere. So, there is this particular idol na nagtayin siya dahil sinustalk siya ng isang particular fan niya na ngayon ay isang delulu na. So, nag-post siya sa social media about that incident and I feel sorry for her dahil kasi nga sinusundan na siya, pati yung exact na address niya na-reveal na niya at pinupuntahan na siya. Every time na lumalabas siya, pumapasok ng bahay, sinusundan siya. This particular fan, ngayon, pang nag-i-stalk na siya, ganyan. At maraming fellow fans na nainis sa kanya dahil sa kanyang pagiging delulu. Masama talaga yung pagiging delulu kapag sa public. If I were him, hindi ko na dapat ginawa yun. Kasi, kumbaga, hindi lang yung idol ang masisira ang image dito. Kumbaga, kapag sinisira mo yung image ng iba, sinisira mo na din yung image mo. Kumbaga, yun lang yun. So at least nabigay ko na yung parang story ako na based from what I have seen from that particular news or feed. So sometimes there are limitations when you are interacting with a guest people, whether it is a cosplayer or a guest performer. Whether you are friends with that person or not, it is important to also respect their own privacy and space. And befriending that one does not really mean you were very close. Sometimes you're gonna know well that person who knows that he or she is uncomfortable with you. So it's better to not go further beyond. So you just have to apologize. Ito ang karamihan sa mga kabataan ngayon na hindi marunong mag-apologize sa isang tao na na-offend nila. So it's important na mag-sorry than never. So kung mag-apologize, I'm gonna give you a tip. When you're going to apologize, you do it one-on-one with that actual person na na-offend mo. Magsosorry ka, dapat do it heartedly. Na hindi mo na dapat gagawin ever again do sa person na na-offend mo. So, i-promise mo yan na huwag mo nang gagawin. So, otherwise, kapag ginawa mo ulit, mawawalan na siya ng tiwala sa'yo at hindi ka niya papatawarin. Apologizing is very important. So, sometimes kapag magsasorry ka sa social media, hindi sapat. So, dapat talagang one-on-one kayong magsasorry sa isa't isa. So, ito lang masasabi ko. So, instead of doing it on a social media post, do it one-on-one. So, ganun ang pagsa-say sorry kapag may nagawang mali. So at least you got an idea about cosplayer and con-goer interaction. So how to interact with guest people like these in some anime-related social events. And this ends our episode for today. Hopefully, may natutunan kayo dito sa episode na ito somehow for entertainment purposes din. And this ends the second episode ng ating podcast talk series. My AniCosCom Live. I'm your host, Inori Donz, and don't forget to like, follow, and to subscribe to my Facebook page and to my YouTube channel. Just search Inori Donz on YouTube and Facebook. See you there! See you on the next episode. Have a good day. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.